Motherland Ghana is resetting. When His Excellency John Mahama said he was going to reset Ghana, we all thought it was the usual campaign promise, but it looks like he actually meant business, as the Ghanaian government is now prioritizing Ghana for Ghanaians. 2,000 illegal undocumented migrants in Ghana are reportedly being deported, as the Ghanaian cedi is trending all over the world, not just as the best performing currency in Africa, but right now in the world. Let's listen to Channel 1 TV correspondent. But before we do that, I'm Delicious Army. Here I talk Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and all the good stuff relating to them.
We zoned the whole national capital into 11 zones, from Zabuzongo to KIA to Madina, Abokobi, and what have you. And as we speak, we've arrested 2,241 foreign nationals, made up of the following: 384 male adults, then 577 male children, 525 female adults, and then 755 female children. All these persons are currently undergoing profiling.
The Immigration Service says the swoop is a proactive response to rising concerns about the presence of foreign street beggars, many of whom are believed to be trafficked or exploited.
Apart from the undocumented ones, we are looking for whether there are persons of interest. For such persons, we'll take them through the normal legal process. Those that are undocumented are engaged in these begging and other criminal activities. Immediately they go to and to the end of the profiling session, buses are ready to convey them to their various destinations.
According to the Ghana Immigration Service, the action is also meant to disrupt trafficking syndicates operating under the guise of begging network. Mr. Mwakwata also noted that border surveillance is being intensified to prevent re-entry of repatriated individuals.
We always say the borders are porous, but if you look at the measures we put in to ensure that our borders are safe, you realize that we are doing the best across the South region. We're one of the best border security institutions where others even come to benchmark us.
Meanwhile, some Ghanaians have welcomed the move, calling it a necessary step to restore order and reduce congestion on city roads and walkways.
Wow. You all know I made a video recently talking about the beggars on the streets of Ghana that were recently deported. But before we go into that video properly, let us listen to this Ghanaian financial expert who gave valid reasons on why the Ghanaian cedi is appreciated.
I hope you are aware that the Ghana cedi is doing so much well against the dollar. Even though a lot of people are saying it is not the work of the government, but I think the Bank of Ghana and the government is doing so much well to put the Ghana cedis into its place. The Ghana cedis has appreciated over 25% from around 16 Ghana cedi 75 pesos to 12 Ghana cedi 39 pesos as of today. And these are some of the factors that are causing the appreciation of the Ghana cedis. Number one is gold. Ghana is cashing out big from the gold price increase from $2,000 to $3,400 per ounce. And Ghana being one of the top gold producers in the world, the more gold exports that we make, the more dollars we earn in our reserves, also contributing to a stronger Ghana cedis. It isn't just about gold export. Ghana has also increased our gold holdings from 8 tons to over 31 tons in 2025. This has also helped boost the US dollar reserve to over 9 billion Ghana cedis. The Bank of Ghana has also helped in catering for the dollar needs in the system, also providing over $400 million to help sustain the dollar needs in the country. Another reason is fiscal policies. The government is also doing their best to decrease more expenditure, which is also helping boost the Ghana cedi appreciation. Due to Ghana cedi appreciating against the dollar, there is also investor sentiment. I mean, investors are so much interested in investing in the country. With a boost in investor confidence, this is actually helping the Ghana cedi to stabilize, and this is going to be a great way for us to enjoy in the long term. I can also end up saying Trump's tariff war is also another cause which is also helping boost the Ghanaian cedis, even though it is part of the main reasons for the boost in the Ghanaian cedis. But the main point is what the government is doing and what reserves that we are holding. The more dollars we hold in the reserve, the more stable our currency becomes.
It's so obvious that the Ghanaian government are prioritizing Ghanaians. You all listen to the Ghana immigration officer who gave valid reasons on why many of these undocumented migrants were deported back to their homeland. According to him, in his own words, that many of these undocumented migrants are used to perpetrate crime in Ghana. They do not only perpetrate crime, they overpopulate the country and also deface the country. You all know that Ghana is always the gateway to Africa. Ghana is that country whereby when you're having any little unrest in your country, Ghana is the next place you consider. Ghana is the next place you run to. But the story is changing. Just like when Donald Trump became the president of the US. You all know that Donald Trump, in his very own words, said he is going to be prioritizing the American need. That it is going to be Americans first before any other person. Now, that is the same thing His Excellency John Mahama is doing in Ghana. You all know that over the years, Ghanaians have been complaining about these beggars on the streets of Ghana. Now, I made some omissions in my previous video where I said many of these beggars are from Nigeria and Ghana. Well, I'm correcting that in this video that many of these beggars are particularly from the Sahel countries, Niger, Burkina Faso, and a whole lot. I'll be putting their names on the screen. Yes, so many Ghanaians have been complaining about these beggars, how they harass people on the road, extort money from them, make the environment unworthy, make it look unconducive, by making it dirty and all. But the Ghanaian government have not really put in so much effort in cracking down these beggars. Now, the Ghanaian government is out for these beggars and any undocumented migrants in Ghana. According to them, Ghana first before any other person. If you're going to come to Ghana, if you're going to live in Ghana, it should be at their own terms. What are those terms? You contribute positively to the Ghanaian economy, you obey the laws and others, and you behave like human being. Yes, behave like human being in Ghana. You know what I mean by behave like human being? Yes, if not, you find yourself back to your home country. That is the same energy the Ghanaian government is putting in the Ghanaian cedi. The Ghanaian cedi is doing amazingly well. If you're not used to the stock market, you should use this opportunity to check the stock market. People are now buying cedis and storing them in their bank accounts. You all know this is not how it has been over the years. Over the years, people buy the US dollar and store it for rainy days like this. But because of how well the Ghanaian cedi is appreciating, lots of people are now buying the Ghanaian cedis and are storing them in their bank account because they know that for a while, the Ghanaian cedi will continue to appreciate. Although there are people who feel that the Ghanaian cedi will not appreciate for a long time, one thing I want you to know is that when it comes to countries' currency, foreign exchange, FX and all, it's possible that tomorrow or next week, the Ghanaian cedi might not do so well. But the upper week, it picks up again. That is one thing about the stock market. The only time you will say a country's currency is not doing well is when forever. For example, in 12 months, it only appreciates for a month or 2 months. Then we will say that currency is not doing well. So for the Ghanaian cedi, even if the value drops in the coming weeks, as long as it goes up again, it shows that that currency is doing beautifully well. Now, this is also a note of warning to migrants in Ghana. Ghana is no longer like before. Ghana is no longer like before. The Ghanaian government are out for people who want to make Ghana unconducive for them. You all know Ghanaians always say, this is our motherland. We will fight and we'll protect it with our blood. Now, it is not just the common Ghanaian man saying this. It is now the Ghanaian government saying this. Now, Ghana is our pride. Ghana is our home. This is the land our ancestors fought and won for us. And we are going to preserve it. We are going to keep it. And we are going to expel, or let's say sack, anybody that is coming here to mess it up for us. It is very obvious with the way the Ghanaian immigration are sacking people and sending them back to their hometown. But before you come and ask me, oh, are the countries in which those migrants will be deported to not angry? No, they are not angry. Why? Because they are in conjunction and they are in agreement with the Ghanaian government. You all heard what the Ghanaian immigration officer said, that many of these countries are fully in support of what they are doing. Guys, I'm Delicious Army. Here I talk Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and all the good stuff relating to them. I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye-bye.